Hi guys, welcome back to another Bourbon Santa video. Today we're doing an all Willett party, and there are some bangers in this blind flight. Some absolute bangeroonies. So we have a 5-part flight here, and within this flight there are 2 purple top Willett bourbons. There is the Willett Wolves collaboration. There is a 7-year rye single barrel. And there's the funky Willett blend of ryes and bourbons. It's their version of a Bourye. It's a blend of MGP and Willett. So we'll get to all the details on that. It's all in the key when we get to that. So we're going to go through these, and I'm going to figure out which ones I like the best and what I think of them. The real point of this is to play with the Willett Wolves and the Willett special release bourbon and rye, just to kind of see how it plays with their bourbons and their rye single barrels. Now, I've had a couple purple tops before. I've had the 6-year and the 7-year Willett single barrel rye. So I haven't had Wolves or the special release one, the rare release, whatever they're calling it. It's hard to even find info on it if you Google it, because all the other Willett crap comes up. So it's kind of hard to even get info on that special release. And so, I haven't had the 2 purple tops that are in here. They're single barrels, I believe, store picks. So let's just do this. Let's just go. Ooh. Oh. Oh man. Plums, like thick, juicy plums. A thick, creamy butterscotch. And it's more than just plums. It's like plums and raspberries. Oof. I'm pretty sure this one is a bourbon. There's a little corn happening, but it's like corn syrup. It's not grainy, it's not gritty, it's not dusty. It's like creamy corn, but it's not like cream corn. All right, let's nose the next. Oh, what the hell? That's a wildly different nose. This one's musty and funky and almost smells like some sort of finish on it. I don't love this one off the nose. It's real musty and funky and like old newspaper, antique store furniture. Some notes I kind of get on some sherry finished stuff. Some sherry finished stuff. Wow, that's tripping me out. Some of those same notes are still there. They're muted down and hidden underneath these funky, musty notes. That plum is still there. The raspberry is still there. There's a syrupy note that's there. Wow. Okay. Let's move to C. That's lovely. That's beautiful. Creamy, dreamy, hunky. Like, this is This is David Hasselhoff in his prime. This is Ryan Reynolds. Hunk. You know what I mean? You guys know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. Oh, it's got a really nice rye presence, but it's so silky. It's like luscious. It's like gooey and dreamy. And then there's these darker, rich, nutty notes, like maybe pecan, like maybe toasted pecan. Okay. That smells fantastic. I think so far, that's my favorite nose, is on C. Okay. Interesting. This is really pretty too. It's got a bubblegum note. It's got a really nice zesty citrus note. There's like a melon note. Huh. That one's really interesting. C is still my favorite so far. Note on the nose. Okay. This one's really nice too. Rye with like poppycock, like candy corn. Not candy corn, caramel corn. Candy corn, no. There's a really distinct cherry note, but it's like really mixed in with that luscious rye. Like it's just like coated in rye, like a breading. A little bit of chocolate. And a bit effervescent. A little bit of evergreen and eucalyptus. A little bit of mint. Okay. It's time to test. It's time to test. Let's do this. This is pretty. I think this is one of the bourbons. You know how the second one was pretty musty and funky? This one isn't on the nose, but it kind of is on the palate. It's also got a bit of what is that? It's like Vicks Vapo Rub. There's a little bit of that on the palate, which doesn't initially strike me as a super attractive note on the palate. It just kind of hits you in the nose and sinuses when you drink it. And then it's got dark, buttery, oaky, little nutty. Not completely in love with the palate on that. Cheers to the guy that cried that I didn't cleanse my palate in between whiskeys on a different episode. Funky, musty. Even amplified on the palate. More funk, more must. Not a big fan. Now, these two, I'm 95% sure, are the bourbons. I can't understand why this one has got that funky, almost wet dog, old newspaper note. Why would it have that so strongly if it's not finished? I mean, it could be. I don't know what kind of picks these are. Well, we'll find out. Okay, C. Beautiful house, just gorgeous. Sure. Okay, here we go. Yes. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. Ooh. Gorgeous rye. Oh, gorgeous rye. Oh my gosh. Yes. Evergreen, rich, creamy, chocolatey, little mint, everything. Everything you could. And then go back to the nose. Woo. Ooh. That's a rye. That's a gorgeous rye. That's a gorgeous Willett rye. The single barrel 7-year rye that I had before, I think was better than this one, but this one's still wonderful. All right, let's move on. Sometimes water doesn't want to go down. What the heck? Okay. D. This is a really nice nose. Oh, spearmint, peppermint, wintergreen, winter mint, whatever you want to call all those mints. It's got all of them. Evergreen, eucalyptus, a little bit of effervescence. Just gorgeous rye. Just gorgeous rye on top of gorgeous rye. And it's not aggressive. It's not attacking you. It's not fighting with you. It's just, have a beautiful day. Oof. Oh my God. Woo. Okay, last. Huh. Okay. It's really nice rye presence. It's got a thing though. What is that? It's got a different. There's like multiple different ryes here. And one of them singing at this level, and one of them singing at this level. Like one of them's louder than the other. And they're not singing together. They're not singing in harmony. They're... What is that? How would I describe this? They're not specifically fighting with each other. But it's like two violinists who aren't quite on the same note playing together. And so it's like, it jumps out at you like, why are these notes not playing well together? The nose is lovely. And the palate, initially, it's really nice rye. And then you start to notice, oh wait, what's that? Why is it like that? And that might be interesting to play with, like over time, sipping it. But out of all of these, this one is my favorite. Whatever that one is. It's the prettiest. It's playing together the best. Oh yeah, okay. So this is my favorite. D is my favorite. C is my second favorite. Do I need to pick? Do I have to do last place? If I had to do last place, it's going to be this one. Definitely that one. I don't like the musty, funky weirdness. And between these two, it's probably this one's going to be a hair ahead. Yeah. All right. So first place, D. Second place, C. Third place, A. Fourth place, E. Last place, B. All right. So I had this written down for me because I don't know what happened to the key when this got sent to me. So I had the person message me and I had my son write it down for me this morning. So the key is A is a 6-year bourbon pick, purple top, and it's called Before. Before what? I don't know. B is a 6-year bourbon pick, purple top, called After. So I wonder if these two like go together. They must, before and after. So after what? I wonder if this was finished in something or what the before and after signifies. Ryan, if you get a chance, let me know. So C is a 7-year rye single barrel green top. And then this is the special release. The winner was the special release, rare blend, however they called it. It's a blend of 10-year-old MGP rye and 6-year-old Willett bourbon. So this is the Bourye, the Willett Bourye. Interesting that they used MGP rye to go with a 6-year bourbon. I wonder why they didn't use their own rye. That's interesting. Anyway. E is Willett Wolves. 51% rye that's 6 years old and from MGP, along with 2 different Willett 74% rye, 6-year-old and 7-year-old. So this is 3 different whiskeys blended together. That explains why it doesn't sing together. It sings like separate things happening. Wow. So, the Willett special release, rare, their Bourye, they're not calling it that, I'm calling it that, is the winner of this. And then the 7-year rye single barrel was second place. So that's my personal preference. Not surprised. The other 7-year single barrel rye that I've had was outrageously good. Even better than this one. So if I could get my hands on the Willett special release bourbon and rye, I would totally get that. I would get that. Would I buy the Willett Wolves? Now, I know that this is expensive. Very expensive. The nose is outrageously good. But would I drop $200 on this? I gotta tell you, no. I don't think I would. I don't know. Maybe it would grow on me because I have a sneaky suspicion that this will get better with time in the glass or with time in the bottle as it airs. Because as it's in the glass, it is getting better on the nose, the more air that gets in it. So the Willett Wolves may really turn out nice, but I don't know if it'll ever be worth $200 to me. There's too much out there on the market that can be had for less than that to drop $200 on something that you don't know you love. So yeah, I probably wouldn't grab that. But I would grab the special release Willett bourbon and rye. I would definitely do that. Thanks for coming to my Willett party. If you stayed this long, dang, you deserve a medal. We're 20 minutes in, or almost 20 minutes into this. You deserve a medal for hanging out this long. Until next time, thank you, Ryan, for sending me this flight. Super fun to do. I'll also thank you in the description below. Until next time, have a great day.